Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Musings, where we are listening for a message about going for our big dream. Um, and we're listening for that message to come from the universe. So, what do I mean by a big dream? And we're using a little out of context. We're using Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle card deck. So, what do I mean by um, going for your big dream? That means living your authentic life, doing the things that you know are right for you, for that you know light you up. That little voice inside that says, "Oh, we should do this. What can we go play over there?" That stuff that really lights you up and makes you feel amazing and alive. That's the big dream. And that could be knitting a shirt. That could be going to the moon or anywhere in between. So let's see what shows up. We're going to do a meditation in which yawning is good. It means things are moving, it's shifting, life is moving around and having a good time. So we're going to do a quick little meditation. We'll pull the card and we'll see what that message is. But before we do, hit that like and subscribe button. And there's a bell up there that will notify you when I go live next. All right, business accomplished. Ding. Let's get into it. The meditation. So, like I said, this meditation is about shifting, yawning, moving, right? So it's an active meditation. It's not one of those that you just sit there and go, oh, right? It is a meditation in that you are paying attention to what is happening in your body, to what is occurring, to the feelings, to all the things, right? So that's what we're going to do. So get comfortable because there are going to be moments of the bit. There are going to be moments of like, oh, I just feel like I need to move. And I want you to close your eyes if that feels right. Oh, if yawns come up, let them be. Burps, toots, the whole 9 yards. Like allow your body to just do what it does without holding it back, without holding it back, without thinking about, oh, what are other people going to think? No, just let your body do what it does. Right? I like to close my eyes because it helps me keep my focus. So I'm going to say, close your eyes. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Take a deep breath. Oh, you'll know that you're breathing right because you'll yawn. Just kind of how it works. Deep breath. And if you feel like, shaking your body around a little bit, do that. Um, and I want you just to feel your body, just to notice it. Just scan it from head to toe. And I want you to notice what feels good in your body. Those areas that just work, that don't cause any pain, that are, the muscles just expand and contract as they shall. The joints just move, the organs just do their thing. I want you to thank them. Thank you. Thank you for just working. I appreciate you. Oh, and now I want you to scan your body again for those areas that have some pain, have some tension. Maybe it's injured. Maybe there's some kind of dis-ease happening. And just thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for working and fighting. Thank you for those areas of pain and tension that show me where things need to be protected. That fight to stay protected, to stay safe, to help survive. Thank you, body, for protecting me. And for those areas of chronic tension, maybe chronic dis-ease. Thank you for fighting for so long. And I want you to notice that it's probably fighting something that happened a long time ago. An incident, a situation, a person or a group of people, an environment that you were in that had to survive, had to come up with some way of being, some way of showing up, some level of tension, protection, rock building, forming, bubble around you to keep you safe in order to survive that thing. And I want you to express some real gratitude. Thank you for helping me get through that. And it sounds like something got stuck in a loop. That instead of being a temporary protective measure, it became a permanent fixture. That way of being, that reaction, that way of protecting was a skill so well honed, it became normal and didn't recognize when the situation changed, when the incident was over, when those people went away, when that environment shifted. And the body keeps reacting in the way that it was over in that situation, that environment around those people. And it hinders because it doesn't fit what's true now. The truth of this environment, the truth of these people, the truth of this situation. It's not what was. And yet we react as though it is. And it's this disconnect, this non-closing of a loop, this open loop we have that continues for us to fight and harm. It actually turns into a harming. And so we're here to let our bodies know that that is done. That old way of being is complete. We've learned the skills, we've honed the way of being. We can jump right back into it if that situation, if those people, if that environment ever shows up again. We can survive. We know how. And it's time to put those tools in the toolbox because we're not in that situation. We're not around those people. We're not in that environment. It's time to learn new skills so that we can thrive as well as survive. And it takes a minute sometimes for the body to trust that we are not in that situation anymore. We are not around those people. We are not in that environment. And as our bodies are getting used to this, as your body is understanding this, I want you to go deep into your heart center and notice all those boundaries that you've placed around your heart. And know that they were good, they were necessary, and they did a good job. Thank you. And it's time to reevaluate. Perhaps take down, reassess, rebuild into something new. Use those materials to build something freer, bigger, better, more wonderful. But for now, it's just noticing. And as you're noticing those boundaries, those walls, those survival techniques, all the things, the safety protocols that were put in place, with gratitude, you thank them. And you notice that from behind them, there is this light, and it's beautiful light. The color is amazing. The sense of safety and welcoming is undenied. And so you step forward, walking through these boundaries, these walls, these safety protocols as only you can do, because you are the architect of them. And you walk through, noticing without judgment which ones need to be reassessed, revamped, revised. And as you walk through, the light gets brighter and brighter, warmer, more inviting, until you step over that very first boundary that you ever set in your life. And you step into the fullness of this light, bathed in its color, surrounded by warmth. It's the perfect temperature. And you realize that this is you. This is your divine spark. This is the light that attracts people to you. This is your gift to the world, to your world. This is why people love you. This is why people fear you. This is why people want to be around you. This is the true you. And as you are getting reacquainted with you, with your divine spark, with your gift to this world, I want you to reach out deep into the center of the earth, where that core of creation and life, that energy, that core energy. And I want you to invite that energy up into your body, through your feet, up your legs into your knees, your thighs, your hips, your spine, to your torso, into your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your neck, your head. And this life giving force, this creative energy is swirling around your body, touching every cell, healing, clearing, building, and finally coming to rest and connection with you and your divine spark. Ready to create this life where your light gets to shine brightly. And now reach up into the sky, into the heavens, to the galaxy, the universe, the cosmos, the quantum, where all knowledge resides, where all connection is made. And invite that energy, that knowledge, that connection down into your body, through your mind, down your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, down your spine, into your chest and your torso, the abdomen, into your hips, your thighs, down your knees, legs, ankles, feet, swirling and connecting all the cells in your body, bringing knowledge and connecting to your divine spark, to that creative life force within. And laying out the path before you, the path to your big dream, the path to letting your authentic light shine. That path is illuminated with starshine, and it shows you the hills, the valleys, the twists, the turns, the tools along the way, the connections made, the learnings. And as you step onto that path for the first time, for the next time, thank you. Thank you for this knowledge. Thank you for knowing that this is the path forward. You see the way and know that it can be accomplished. And you take that small step onto the path, knowing that that creates the momentum. Oh, bright blessings. Amen. So mote it be. Hmm. Our card for today is relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Dear Sacred Rebel, this moment in your life requires great courage. Fortunately, you possess that in bucket loads. You are being asked to allow yourself to be lifted out of one level of known reality and into the next level of a higher voltage reality. Higher voltage reality requires a more absolute trust and a heart that is surrendered into the greater heart of the universe so that life can happen to us, through us, and with us more quickly, more radically, more beautifully, and more boldly. You are now being invited into this new reality where things happen quickly and according to bold, loving optimism. This is a reality not only of potential, but of manifestation of the great, big, cosmic yes. Hmm. To access this reality, you have to leap from known waters, and others may think you are crazy for doing so. You have to leave behind the dark, weighty grip of hesitation, procrastination, second guessing, and the belief that you have to do everything on your own. You may fear for your life. How will you be safe in the wild electrical pulse of so much aliveness? How will you function without the hazy, sleep inducing paralysis of playing it safe, taking too long, and placing lesser priorities above your sacred art of life? How will you hold yourself back if you don't hold on to fear? You do not need to worry about such things. Life is wild, but it is also wise. It is a force of startling, raw awakening at times, but it is also the natural process of evolution where all things mature according to a seasonal cycle in right timing. You are a part of, not apart from, that process. The invitation to shift gears and jump on board the express train of life will feel exhilarating and perhaps also challenging. When you are in the hold of darkness, you will feel pushed to turn away, to imagine it is all too much, and to create excuses about how your desires aren't grounded enough, that you are being too flighty or flaky, or that you are not living in the real world. That is fear talking, not truth. If the sacred rebel is not awakened, we will continue to live in a culture drenched in fear and distrust of nature. Those without awakened hearts don't yet understand what nature knows. She knows timing. She knows life and death. She knows the creative process. She just knows. And she can be trusted to support us, her own creations, in becoming all that we can become. Does this mean that we become passive and just flow along, like a limp leaf detached from the tree and blown about randomly by the breeze? No. Being free of the dark hold empowers us to take up our cause. This means being free to act and affirm the intuitive feelings we have by following up on them. This is painting like someone who has lost their mind, completely free from the heart. It means writing even though you have no conscious idea of what you are writing, even as the words are streaming forth upon the page before your rather curious eyes. And it means speaking about your work, never hiding it away. Allow it to breathe the fresh air and be held in the gaze of another. Detach from the darkness that would say it is not enough or must be the best thing ever, whatever that means, in order to be worthy of a place in the world. Instead, just let it be what it is. It might fly, it might endure, and it might not. All of nature, including you and your passions and dreams, will be what is needed, when it is needed, and how it is needed, according to wisdom. We just have to trust in this within ourselves and within nature herself through the flow of life and participate. You are asked to go within and imagine diving deep off the edge of what you know, what you have known. There is so much more calling to you now. It's your time. Leap. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Let's do the healing process. Say, I accept the offer of life so that I may truly live. Through unconditional love, I now invite and receive all assistance, intervention, protection, and inspiration so that I may leap into my next cycle of life, held in the loving grace of wisdom. So be it. And it says, you may now like to take an actual jump for joy to finish your healing process. I personally like 10-second booty wiggles. Time to do that booty wiggle. Wiggle over here, wiggle over there. 10-second booty wiggles. Time to do that booty wiggle. Whoop! It's your turn. Let your light shine. It's right there. It wants to shine. You're connected to it now. It's time to bring it out, to learn about it, get a little more clarity on it, understand what all the aspects are. And this takes time. This takes connection. This takes coming back to it, even though there are shiny objects out there, and saying, no, that's cool. And I'm focused here. Oh, that's really cool too. Bringing it back to let my light shine, to let your light shine. And if you want some assistance with that, if you want some support in being able to bring yourself back, even as you go off on these shiny quests, shiny quest over here, shiny side quest over here, shiny side quest over there, I offer you the Big Dream Wake Up Call, which is about getting to know your light, to re-engage with this divine spark within, the big dream that's within you, the light that wants to shine through. It's just an hour. It's free. There's a link in the description below. If it feels right, check it out. If it doesn't feel right, that's okay too. It's about connecting, and you know what's right for you. You know which way to go. If you just stop and listen and relax the fear, the dark hold, the thing that holds you back that says, oh, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Because as Gay Hendricks says in The Big Leap, fear is excitement without breath. So if you're feeling that fear, if you're feeling like perhaps it's because you're really excited about something and you've just forgotten to breathe. So breathe. When you get that dark hold, that fear, right? Slow down a moment and take a deep breath. Mm. Let the yawns come. Shake it out as if you were a dog shaking off the stuff so that you're fresh and ready to move forward with the thing you know is right for you. And maybe it's the big dream wake up call, and maybe it's not. Either way, I want you to keep your eyes on the horizon, your hands on the wheel, and your foot on the gas, baby. Let's do this. And I'll see you tomorrow.